Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Nishitha. I would love for you guys to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. In today's video, I'm going to test out a new drugstore foundation. It's from NYX. It's their Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Cover Foundation. This one retails for $15 and you get 45 shades, and I got the shade honey, and then I also got like one more shade because I ordered these online. They were not available anywhere near any of the department stores that I have around. Like, it's not available in Walmart, Target, and not even in Ulta. So I placed an order online on Ulta and I got two shades. One is honey and the other one is almond, or it's supposed to be pronounced as almond. Okay. So the packaging is a glass bottle. It comes with a pump, and then so I'm quickly gonna pull up the NYX website and see the claims of this foundation. It's a lightweight, waterproof and pigmented as F. Our new Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Cover Foundation hustles as hard as you do. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. Every creamy shade glides on smooth, delivering matte coverage and color that stays true up to 24 hours. Our little overachiever also works to control shine and mattify your complexion all day long. But it doesn't stop right there. This foundation is non-comedogenic and suitable for normal, oily, combination and sensitive skin types. So that's pretty much what anybody will, look in a foundation, I guess. So I'm going to do swatches of the two shades that I got. First, I'm going to swatch Almond. This probably might be a little bit dark, but here is the swatch. This is Almond. Now I'm gonna swatch honey. I feel like this would be my shade. So, okay, there's a lot of difference. So I think I'm gonna go with honey. Almond might be a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna let these swatches sit, and I'm gonna do a brand new swatch after 2 minutes so I can see if this foundation oxidizes or not. But I'm gonna start with the application process. I'm taking almond and first I'm going to use a beauty blender on one side of my face, and then I'm going to use a brush to apply this foundation on the other side. Dot this onto my skin. Actually, that seems like a pretty good match. I'm going to use my beauty blender and blend this out. What do you guys think of the coverage? I feel like it's close to full coverage foundations, but it's it's a really good coverage foundation. It covered everything, but it doesn't feel heavy. So now I'm gonna use a brush on the other side. I feel like I'm gonna like using a beauty blender with this foundation, but let's see. I'm using it wouldn't be a video of mine without me dropping things. I'm using the Luxie 532 round top blender. I can already tell I like the finish and the way it applied with the beauty blender much better than the brush. This did not blend as well as this one did. And this side feels like it completely meshed into my skin, and this, I don't know, I feel like a beauty blender did a better job with blending out this foundation. So if you have dry skin, try and use a beauty blender because this foundation is super matte, and if you use your sponge dampened, it will add some extra hydration to your skin. Okay, so now I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup on camera, but I'm going to speed up through the process so you guys won't be bored. So I finished my makeup, and as you guys could see, everything blended out beautifully on top of this foundation, especially bronzer. It blended out like butter. So far this foundation is very impressive. It has matte finish, but it doesn't feel drying on the skin. It feels really lightweight. It is not like, looking cakey or heavy anywhere like that. I really love how my makeup turned out. So now I'm going to continue to wear this foundation for the rest of my day, and when I come back at the end of my day, I'm going to do a close-up and tell you guys my final thoughts on this foundation. But so far it is like really impressing me. So I'll see you all at the end of my day. Hey guys, so it's been 8 hours since I've had this foundation on. I'm here to do a final check-in. I'm going to start off by saying that this is a really good foundation. It's affordable. It is very long wearing. It is transfer proof. I mean, I was just laying on the bed. My hand was like this, but nothing moved around. Nothing transferred onto my hands. It is super long lasting foundation. But if you have dry skin, definitely use a beauty blender with this foundation. If you have oily skin, you're gonna love this foundation because it's been 8 hours and it doesn't look shiny anywhere. I mean, even like no matter how matte the foundation is, by this time in here my face looks a little bit shiny, and with this light it can look like much more exaggerated, but with this foundation I don't see that happening. If you have oily skin, this will be a really good foundation for you. Even though it's completely matte, it doesn't feel drying on the skin. I mean, I can still move around my face comfortably. But it is definitely caking up a little bit here, and I think the reason for that is because I used a brush. If I had used a beauty blender, I don't think this would have happened, because I remember correctly that in this area I used a brush to blend out the foundation. This side where I used a beauty blender, it looks perfectly flawless. So that's why I prefer beauty blender to apply this foundation. So I had just gone to Starbucks to get some coffee. I mean, not just it's been 3 hours. And when I looked myself in the mirror, my makeup looked pretty good. I mean, in here, the lights make it look, much better than it actually is. But when you go in the daylight, you can actually see the reality of your makeup. But this foundation looked pretty good when I looked myself in the daylight in the car mirror. So it's a really good foundation. The best part is that it's affordable and you get 45 different shades to choose from. So definitely try this foundation. If you have, especially if you have oily skin, I think you're gonna love this. If you have dry skin, depending on how dry your skin is, you might like it or you might not. But you can always use a hydrating primer underneath and a hydrating mist on top. I'm gonna pull you guys in closer so you can see how this foundation looks really up close on my skin. So yeah, that completes this video. I hope this review was helpful, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you like foundation reviews. Also hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.